a very funny lady. Her name is Nicole Lom. Nicole Lom, come on up here. Got that jacket on. Hey.
I was expecting exactly that reaction, and it's good to know you've all been drinking. Right. I wore this because I think it's time we address this whole big rivalry we have. It's lame. Like, we go to private school. We read for fun. Like, the only yelling on campus is from the fucking theater kids. Nobody's gonna throw down, okay? Yeah, and I hear all this comes from the football teams. Really? PLU versus UPS is like a one-armed bird fighting a blind puppy. It's just sad. Anyway, so I'm from Washington, but my family's from Minnesota. Knew it. And by family, I mean majority of the population. My mom has 9 brothers and sisters. My dad has 13. They are all from the Midwest. They are all Lutheran or Catholic. Rabbits don't have anything on us. All right? If anyone in here is from Minnesota, welcome to the family. All right? It's a numbers game. If you're not in yet, you will be. All right, but Minnesota can get confusing because it's just a lot of small towns with huge families. Like, I'm not entirely convinced my parents aren't related. No, I think it would explain why my ears are crooked. And why they have the same grandma. But there was this really awkward time when they all discovered Facebook. Yeah, we're 3 for 3 on that. And it just became this clusterfuck of like high school friends and third cousins. And when they mix on there, like, shit happens. I have an example. So, I wrote in that status thing, I'm pretty positive I ate glue. That's a different story, but my friend Matt gets on, and he writes, yeah, man glue. It's what they do. So then my friend Jackie gets on and writes, not as bad for you as your preschool teacher wants you to believe. That's creepy. That's creepy, yeah, right? Oh. So then my auntie Joyce chimes in, honey, if you're not eating right, you go on home to your mom and she'll fix you something. Thanks, Joyce. No, so then Jackie gets back on and writes, the fuck did she write? Oh, don't worry, she's eating plenty. And then before I could get to it, my Aunt Joyce replies, that's good to hear, just don't get stuffed. It's wrong on a lot of levels. Like, just think about that one for a minute. Alright, so my entire family is farmers. And so I wasn't raised to be very, like, graceful. Probably because grace doesn't help you castrate a chicken. It doesn't. But they are all farmers, and they are all stubborn, and they all argue about stupid shit. Lucky for me, I inherited all of that. But I think all that stuff plays into our love of wrestling. We're a very big wrestling clan. All my uncles wrestled in high school, and all of my aunts, because every now and then you have to take down a goat. Yeah. So I wrestle a lot, and I'm pretty obnoxious about it. Like, I never actually challenge someone I can actually beat. That doesn't sound fun. So because I do that, I fight dirty. Like, I have literally lost count of how many times I have kneed, punched, slapped, or impaled some guy in the groin. Yeah. And if you listen really close right now, you can hear all the penises in the room retracting. I just have that effect on people. Yeah, this is probably an unnecessary segue, but I'm not too great with guys. I'm really not. I'm really bad at flirting. Like, if any of you have ever witnessed me attempt this, you know it's an uncomfortable experience for everyone involved. And I always see girls flirting, and I always think, like, where did we learn this shit? I think it was in junior high. I had headgear in junior high. So all that, like, smile pretty, laugh, all that goes to shit when you have the Death Star strapped to your molars. It wasn't even the headgear so much as it was the retainer. Like, I couldn't talk, it gave me a lisp, like, I'll show you. Here. I'll be me, you can be the captain of the golf team. Hey, how was your match? That's cool, did you get like a hole-in-one? Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah. So at some point, he would just walk away, or I would start drooling and have to leave. I can't really blame him, though, because I wouldn't date me. It wasn't sanitary. The worst part about this whole thing is this stuff becomes learned. Girls flirt exactly the same way they did in junior high. So if I start sucking back spit, it just means I like you. What's up? So, I smell like bacon water. Not every day, but most. I work in the kitchen at my school. I'm a dish girl / sandwich maker. I got promoted. And it is by far the best job I've ever had. Minus the angry vegans. I would have no issue with vegans if they weren't so fucking angry. Yeah. Like, you know what'll knock that chip off your shoulder? Some ribs. With a side of more ribs. Like, I don't think you've experienced happy until you felt a meat coma. Basically, you eat your weight in pig, cow, dog, I don't care. And then when you have the, like, blood of your inferiors coursing through your veins, bam! It's nap time. No, but it is by far the best job because everyone that works in the kitchen is the exact stereotype you hope they're gonna be. My boss wears an eye patch. And I get a lot of shit for being a dish girl, but this is what I say to you, people. There is a high percentage of English and communication majors that end up in a kitchen. I'm just getting a head start. I'm done.